As of November 5th, SPY stock updates. Election day and SPY. What's next for the stock market? Hello, everyone. Today is election day in the US, and on top of that, we've got major earnings rolling in. So, what does this mean for SPY, the popular ETF that tracks the S&P 500? Well, it could be a wild day for the markets. So let's dive into what's happening and what investors need to watch out for. First, for anyone who might be new here, SPY is an ETF that tracks the S&P 500, basically the top 500 companies in the US. It's a huge indicator of market health and sentiment because it covers such a broad spectrum of industries. So, when SPY moves, it's a good clue for how the overall market is feeling. And today, it's one of the most watched assets on election day. Now, let's set the stage. In pre-market trading this morning, SPY was up just slightly. This small uptick shows cautious optimism among investors who are bracing for any surprises. And with election day in full swing, this could mean a lot of movement once the results start rolling in. So, why does election day matter so much for SPY? Well, every election brings potential changes to policies, think taxes, regulations, and trade agreements that could impact companies within the S&P 500. Historically, election periods bring more volatility to the market, and that's because investors are trying to predict how any policy changes will affect profits and costs for these big companies. Now, on top of election day, we've also got some major companies reporting earnings. Let's highlight two big ones, Palantir and Boeing. Palantir saw a massive boost, up 13.7% in pre-market, thanks to strong demand for AI, which really helped their Q3 numbers. Investors are hyped about their future potential, especially in this AI-driven world. Then we have Boeing up around 2% after striking workers approved a new contract, so their production is getting back on track. This is big news because production disruptions had been hurting their stock, and now they're getting back to business. Both of these earnings are feeding into SPY's movement today, as big results in tech and industrial sectors impact the broader index. Now, looking ahead, analysts are actually split on where SPY might go from here. We're seeing two main price targets. On the cautious side, there's a target of around $541, which would be about a 5% drop from current prices. That's if the market sees a more challenging economic outlook. But there's also a more optimistic target at $645, which is a potential 13% jump, driven by stronger earnings and some positive sentiment toward year-end. So, we have both risk and opportunity, depending on how these factors play out. Today, keep an eye on key sectors like energy, tech, and financials. Each of these areas could see movement as election results and earnings continue to roll in. If one sector sees a major boost or drop, that can influence SPY's overall direction. To wrap it up, election day combined with earnings means we're probably in for some market drama. SPY's performance today will be one to watch, and if you're an investor, be prepared for some volatility. Let me know in the comments, are you feeling bullish or bearish on SPY? And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more market updates. Thanks for watching. Quick disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only. This isn't financial advice, so always do your own research.